when we leave this earth, when God takes us from this earth, then our assignment is ultimately complete. But if we woke up with breath in our body today, we have something to accomplish. So it's not enough for us to just be like, oh, I don't know what my purpose is, and then keep on going about our business, throughout the week. We need to be intentional about discovering that, because there is a people that is waiting for your message and is waiting for you to impart your gifts among them so that they can blossom, so that they can develop, and so they can grow. So literally, somebody is waiting on you.
Hey, my name is Aaja Corinne McGee. I am a wife, I am a mother, I am a strategist and a speaker, also recently a media communications director for Brown Farmer Media Group. And the brand is embracing who you are, every aspect of you, and branding as a lifestyle, not as something that you do occasionally. It's who you are, it's how you live, and it's a tool to create your legacy. So I wish I knew when the brand actually came into play as a name, but around 2010 is when I actually started intentionally building a brand. At that time, I was a senior at Columbia College Chicago, pursuing my bachelor's in fashion studies. And while I was in college for social purposes, I got involved in modeling on a local level, which afforded me the opportunity to meet tons of people, to really exercise my gifts and my skill set. I started modeling as well as coordinating fashion events, and that's where the brand actually started. So over the course of the years, it has evolved in many different directions. Shortly after that, I really pursued fashion styling full time, and then a few years later, I got into branding, and now currently just the evolution of me in purpose is how I ended up where I am today. Wow, how did things change when I became Aaja the wife and Aaja the mom? I mean, honestly, everything changed because I had a new set of priorities, whereas previously I was the career-driven, goal-getting, early 20-something. My priorities shifted, and so it actually took me a while to shift with my shifting life. But now I make decisions that are centered around my family, whereas, I operated and can make decisions solely thinking of me. Now I have, a whole nother set of responsibilities in place. And so it shifted, but in a good way for the better, because I was able to see those things that I really should be investing my time and energy in, and the things that weren't so important. The hardest part of my journey thus far has to be not really having a model to look after. I really feel like I've been forging my own path by the grace of God, to say the least, but really every day is on-the-job training. There is no real model of what this looks like, so it's daily about me walking forward, asking God, how do you want me to spend my day? Who do you want me to connect to? And ultimately getting more in tune with my life's purpose to come into a greater sense of alignment. It wasn't always as easy when I didn't hear God as clearly, but now as I've made that a priority, it seems that the path is good and easy sailing. The most rewarding part is literally fulfillment. I think that when you're not in purpose, when you're not in alignment, you can be exercising a skill set. You could even be doing things that you're talented at, but internally there's some part of you that's unfulfilled. But, by the grace of God, I've been able to create a lane that allows me to not only do what I'm great at, but to really truly feel like I'm doing impactful work. And so that's the most rewarding part, knowing that in every day, getting up, connecting with people, meeting with people, sharing what He gives me to say, that I actually am making a difference. I really love the opportunity that Essations is giving to women to really talk about what it means to be a truly naked woman. To me, being a naked woman means the ability to find strength in your weaknesses. I think oftentimes we view our weaknesses as something to sweep under the rug, but when we know what our weaknesses are, it allows us to really thrive in our strengths. And it also lets us know that we can't be a one-man show, that we have to reach out to others, connect with others, celebrate others and their gifts, partner with others, collaborate with others, and then we are stronger for the experience. So it's actually very freeing to be a naked woman because you don't have to be superwoman. Superwoman syndrome is something that a lot of women struggle with, that I struggled with personally, all the way up until I became a mother. And then I realized how important it was to leverage my community, and I feel like I am no less for this experience, but I'm thriving all the more. I encourage women to be totally naked through branding by leading by example. I really follow a lifestyle perspective as it relates to branding, and I also show that branding is related to your personal development, that it's also related to your life's purpose. And so really walking and being my bold, confident, and authentic self, I believe that others are freed up to do the same. They're freed up to embrace every aspect of them, the strengths and the weaknesses, and knowing that it all comes together to form a beautiful product, which is the brand. You all can connect with me on social media across the board at Aaja Corinne, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Periscope, and you can also visit www.ajacorinnethebrand.com.